I went to see A Complete Unknown.
Yeah.
And I was sort of similar response to you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a fan, there was nothing new there.
Yeah.
You know, it was. So you're just watching for the performances, the music, right?
Froggy went a-courting and he did right on. Froggy went a-courting and he did right on.
Yeah, that was a highlight. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. Hi, folks. It's me, Pete Seeger, and I'm just having a good old time here playing my banjo.
But I'm thinking they're probably on to writing the sequel.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, the sequel should instead of the Newport Festival became the focus at the end. Mm-hmm. It's going to be the incident with the glass thrown from the hotel.
Oh, that clip. That's
Who threw the glass, man? Who threw it? I'm not getting blamed for this, man.
Now, who did it? I don't care who did it, man.
Who the F did it? Just tell me who did it.
Who threw that glass in the street?
Yeah, this is
Who did it? Now you better tell me, man. If somebody don't tell me who did it, you're all gonna get the fuck out of here and never come back.
I'm gonna count to 10.
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got him here?
There's this clip of Bob Dylan from 65, I think that is, of somebody threw a glass out a window, and he's yelling at everyone in the room, saying he's not taking the blame for this. And he's like, I'll go clean it up.
I'll clean it up. I'll clean up your glass, man.
And then Donovan weighs in. I'll help you.
So you look outside. I was walking down the street. I saw Bob Dylan and Donovan sweeping up a glass.
So it would be called A Complete Unknown Strikes Back.
Oh, so you're saying A Complete Unknown. Okay.
So the sequel.
Sure.
And it's gonna. That's where like half the movie will be about that scene, and we're finally gonna get to the bottom. It's a mystery, right?
Okay, so you're saying it's a good
an
old
enduring
thing.
mystery.
Yeah.
We haven't known for all these years who threw the glass.
Yeah. What if you do this? What if we just walk this idea over to what's his face? Glass Onion, the Knives Out. And we say this can be Rian Johnson. Thank you. We walk this over to Rian Johnson. We go, we have the idea for a prequel to Knives Out. It'll be, what's that guy's name? My name is Langston Logorgo, whatever his name was. Longer, it was LL. My name's Lawrence Lugubier, whatever. I can't remember what the character's name was. Benoit Blanc was his name. We get him, we get his father, or we get him to play, and he's like, I hear the glass got broken in this room, Mr. Zimmerman. I'm on the case now. If you wouldn't mind playing a song or two for me to get accustomed to your music.
And just like A Complete Unknown, there'll be a deathbed confession.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of Woody Guthrie in the hospital, it'll be this guy finally revealing, I threw the glass.
Yeah. It was me, Bob.
It was me.
I
was
would
that guy with the chin beard?
Yeah.
Who was that?
I would start A Complete Unknown 2. This is when I would start it. Look, I would have ended A Complete Unknown 1 with the motorcycle crash, first of all.
Yeah, okay.
And with the motorcycle crash.
Yeah.
I would have picked it up where you started Dylan smoking a cigarette. He's in Woodstock, smoking a cigarette, and he just goes, I'm putting these butts down now, man. I ain't gonna smoke no more. Puts the butt down. Then suddenly he's like, he starts singing a song, and suddenly he's like, lay, lady, lay across my big brass bed. I would end A Complete Unknown 2. Where would you end it? I would end it with Hurricane Carter getting out of prison. Like he rallies for him and gets him popped from jail.
Okay. Yeah.
You end it there.
That's a triumphant finale.
A Complete Unknown 3. You started Budokan. He's got the slick band behind him. He's lost his way, right?
Yeah.
He's lost his way, and then suddenly, Jesus! A Complete
He has
Unknown 3. Jesus
that
Strikes
revelation,
Back.
right? It happened in a motel room where he had the revelation.
Yeah. Well, he's lost again.
Yeah.
Suddenly, Jesus, he's born again. Then, and also, I want to say this to anybody: if you want to read shocking things, search out the rants that Bob Dylan was doing on stage. There are transcripts floating around. He managed to edit them out of the live shows that they released from that time. Like when they started putting those out, he removed all the proselytizing he was doing from the stage about sinners, and something was like,
Probably.
I went to see Bob Dylan. I guess I accidentally bought a ticket to a Cotton Mather.
And the booing, they probably edit the booing out as well.
People, yeah. So you start, he's born again, and then you end that one with, where would we end A Complete Unknown 3?
We're going to take it right to the end. Well, yeah.
Live Aid? What if we ended it, We Are the World?
Maybe when he doesn't he have a inspiration when he's walking past the studio where the Dead are performing?
That's right, because he goes on tour with the Dead. And
Dylan and the Dead.
He goes on tour with the Dead, and he feels like they showed him how to play music again.
Yeah, how he can play his catalog.
Yeah. So you go there, and you end that one with what would you end it with? Down in the Groove?
That'll be the real bummer. Yeah. We'll get P.T. Anderson on board for that one.
No, well, yeah. You get Lars von Trier.
The bummer ending.
Yeah. Yeah. What if we yeah, I think Complete Unknown 3 would probably end around, what if it ends during We Are the World when he's in there just doing the thing like,
yeah, that would be.
I got a brighter day for you and me.
Uh-huh.
And you have a very drunk Al Jarreau there. Hey, Bob, you think you're everything. You're nothing. You're nothing, Bob Dylan.
Yeah. Yeah.
A Complete Unknown 4? What would that be? A Complete Unknown 4, we'd have to do the dark period under the blood sky, whatever, like.
Oh, the 80s, yeah.
All those records, like the late 80s, and then what if it's just the 90s, and he finally comes back with that album he put out on 9/11.
Time Out of...
yeah.
What is it? What is the name of that? Out of Time?
Something, yeah, whatever, exactly. So it comes, we have the next 3 A Complete Unknown movies blocked out.
And here's the thing: the person talking about, I haven't seen the Saturday Night Live performances either, but he did a Dylan song. He did "Tomorrow's a Long Time," and guess what, Tom? It's a hit. The performance is a hit. Now, what do you think of this? What if he becomes bigger than Dylan?
That would be amazing.
He's just going to start doing Dylan covers. You know, he's channeling Dylan for the Gen Z, and he becomes bigger than Dylan.
Yeah, he in the ultimate indignity, Bob Dylan opens for Timothee Chalamet, who's playing the Bob Dylan songs that people want to hear, like. Because, like, Bob comes out and he does, like, he's doing these songs that people are just like, what? This is not, I guess I guess we accept what Bob gives us. And then Chalamet's just like, he comes out, he's like, once upon a time, you listen. Like, he's just doing all the songs anybody wants to hear.
I thought his acting choice, you know, he's not really doing an impression so much as he's mumbling.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? Bob Dylan mumbles a lot. I'm going to mumble.
Yeah.
There were a couple of times I'm straining to hear what the hell he's saying. I couldn't hear it. And I'm sitting right in front. It was blasting.
I got to check it out. We should end one of these Complete Unknown movies with him in the parking lot talking to the kids about Rat. And then we should also have the garbage man who digs through his trash should be a villain in the second movie.
Yeah, the second movie. You got to have him in there.
Weberman.
Yeah.
Look here, Weberman. I'm going to write a song about you, man. I'm going to call it Pig.
Now you gotta write that. We're going to talk about me, Bob. No, I'm not gonna do it. Well, Mike.
Yeah. I'll think about the next ones.
Think about the next one. We got stuff to do. We got, we got a lot to do. You're going to be, I got more things to say to you later. But right now, Mike, stand down and stand by.
Okay.
Everybody, there is a Best Show Patreon, and that's how the Best Show pays the bills. The Best Show Patreon is how we pay the bills. Patreon.com/thebestshow. And there's all sorts of stuff up there. You get ad-free episodes, you get audio, you get video, and then there's the bonus shows. Scharpling and Worcester Q&A, S&W Q&A, The Four Horsemen, Best Show Bests, Ask Tom, Micah Mania, where Mike and Brett Davis are watching every episode of every WrestleMania. And then there's Outgrown that I do with Julia Vickerman. Do we have a clip from Outgrown by any chance?
Dear Journal, this is March 9th, 1997. I learned a lot in church today. I've got to try to do everything my parents tell me for a week. I'll try my best. Also, we learned how to keep our thoughts clean by humming our favorite hymn or song, as long as it's appropriate, in parentheses, whenever we start to think bad thoughts. I'm glad I went to church today.
Wow.
So the bad thoughts are clearly bubbling under.
We're all about to watch Romeo and Juliet. I want to see that movie so much. Leonardo DiCaprio is cute. I suppose I must wrap it up. Time to watch the movie. Good night.
You did not know what was
I had no idea
imminent.
What was about to happen. I'm 12.
You're 12.
I'm
Okay.
12. It's March 29th, 1988. Dear Journal, I love Leonardo DiCaprio. Everything anybody does or says reminds me of him. Oh, I can't describe my feelings. Other girls gaze and sigh at his China doll face, his thoughtful words, but I do more than that. When I see him sleeping, what? When I see him sleeping.